obviously.
An old friend is here. Judgment at hand.
Action. If you use a dance, you can peek around the corner and see him becoming a mini sun.
Cabal reinforcements unleashed.
Oh my god, why do I die so easy? My light level, not my level.
Guardian down.
Oh, fuck him up, brother. Once you start seeing all the lights happening, he's about to. Alright, I'm gonna go suicide with this. Whoosh. That is it.
Cabal reinforcements.
Oh shit! Behind you!
Vex.
He fucking teleported while... Oh, I don't know how you're alive. But you gotta fucking... I'm about to revive and I'm just gonna die. Fuck! Back to where I am.
Cabal strategist. Aru. Hylstock complex. The overloud Minotaur.
Oh my god, he spawned like 2 mini bosses.
Guardian down.
I don't fucking know. They're fighting each other, I think. Oh my god, this is nice. Did you do it?
Thanks for your help out here, chosen one. So, hey, in confession time. Spider asked me to get a crew together to take the prison back from the Barons. And you did great. So, I'll clean up behind you. And Spider will sell this place back to the Awoken.
We want a cut.
I like your style. But you all already got a cut. It's right there in front of you.
Right.
I got my first legendary. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Thank you! You say Kidner? I think he does, but he hated it for some reason or some shit like that. Can't remember. Oh yeah, trust me. When we do Nightfall, it's gonna be a pain. Jason's thinking about boys, so he won't be on tonight. Yep. The harem? You mean like a harem of gay guys or women? He'd be probably mad all the time. If it's not exactly what he wants, it's gonna upset him. Just call him a schmuck.
Yes.
Did I show you? No, there's no gun range. You just have to go to a random planet to test your shit out.
Eververse is at your service. Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
I don't know what the fuck that is, bro. I got a whole bunch of random shit. Yeah, I don't know. You're just throwing names at me. Yes, Everest. I actually have some. I just heard some people do an emote, like a co-op emote.
Welcome to Eververse. Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
There's so much we could do. We could go back and do all those quests that were on those planets that we never did before. We can start the DLC. Up to you, boy. Let's do it then. It might just be an arrow. That, I don't know. I'd have to see what you're talking about. What'd you say? I got you, bro. As my main.
Enough fooling around. Hi! Bring a sword.
Because he's Asian, you racist.
Time for a gunfight. I always wanted a pet hive. The Ascendant plane must have all kinds of it. I'm oversharing.
I'm over shit. I've never heard that one
All right,
before.
hold on to something. Lock and load, hotshot. Get those moats to the bank. Hostiles at the trees.
This map is probably like the most heavily weighted map. Sometimes they'll just play this one over and over. But there are a whole bunch of them. I have no clue. It's just, I noticed it's the most played, it's the most I play.
Hostiles inbound at the beach. Sending
Of
small
course not,
blocker.
it's a different map. Different layout. And again, the time, they're even bigger.
Incoming wave at the ruins.
Yeah.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun.
Guardian down.
Hopefully the other guy on our team likes invading. Yeah, just like this rule. Gives you more gear. Don't be a hero. Don't get too risky. You can't lose the much. Oh, you don't have any. Just remember, whenever you want to invade, put your motes in first.
Hostiles at the trees.
The trees.
You're being invaded.
Invader.
Find them before they find you. Hostiles inbound at the beach.
Use your golden gun to kill the invader. On the beach, on the beach. You should have saved it just till you
Guardian
saw
down.
him. Oh.
Invaders off the field. Allies headed to the other side.
Oh my god, I'm so useless in this match.
Your invaders down and out. They're heading back. Invaders here. Brace yourself. Portal's up. Go take them out.
Guardian down.
allies invading the other side. Hey, easy there. I think you got him.
You got someone. When you made him drop 5 motes. If you kill the whole team, the drift figure is crazy.
One kill. Hey, you've got enough to pull a primeval. Bank those motes.
We got enough. Let's bank the shit.
Almost. Bank and get that primeval.
Remember, kill the envoys. Don't use your
Get it
super
and
to
win
kill the
it.
envoys.
Hostiles at
Just
the
kill the
tree.
envoys, then use the super on the boss.
Guardian down.
Envoys eliminated. Focus on the primeval. Invader inbound. Hunter.
Guardian down.
Portals prime. Go make a mess. Invaders off the field.
Fucking goddamn it! I used my super and then the fucking Vex thing blocked the whole some of the damage.
Primeval down.
Alright, we won round
Portals
1.
ready. Grab your gun. Invader incoming.
Yeah.
Opposing team, help me help you. Everyone else is doing great. All right, hold on to something. Let's get back to it. Get those motes to the bank. Incoming wave at the ruins.
It's best to save your golden gun for either invading or the boss damage. Yeah, those are
Hostiles
good too.
inbound at the
Especially
beach.
tracking ones.
Guardian down.
Well, it's a magic coin. If you played Gambit Prime, you'd see the magic tricks he did. He does with it.
Hostiles at the trees. Got eyes on a high-value target. Track it down.
Okay, you see the lines on the bar up there? There's 2 of them. Each line is when they're able to invade. So now, see how we passed it? Now we can invade.
Allies headed to the other side. Small blocker to the other side.
You get to invade 3 times total. And then, when we have our primeval summons, they have infinite invasions. And when they have their primeval up, we can keep going over to their side infinitely.
Your invaders down, but they took someone with them. Good.
Yep, I saw that. And another guy died. Probably because of what you did. Or chaos. Pandemonium. They haven't even gotten the first invasion yet. And we're over halfway to our second.
Incoming wave at the ruins.
If we all bank now, oh, there's a high value target.
Yeah! High value target eliminated.
Bank
Take
that
and
shit.
run popping up on the enemy side. Good. Portals prime. Go make a mess.
I don't have heavy. I'm gonna save my super for the boss. Go say hi.
Allies headed to the other side.
Just make sure you bank before you... Make sure you kill him. Or do your best to. You did it! You fucked him up.
You're close. Fill the bank, you get a primeval.
Alright,
Your
everyone
allies
bank what
down,
they
but they
have.
managed to kill.
Guardian down.
Primeval's up. Kill it to win.
On Gambit Prime, you can get special armor to give you dedicated roles, and there's an invader armor set that maybe you could like. Oh, it's the meatball. If we kill this Alec, you'll get the quest for Malfeasance, one of the exotic hand cannons.
We're being invaded. Find them before they find you.
So we should probably kill this before they do.
Convoy's taking a dirt nap. Primeval time. Invaders off the field.
You just killed all of us with your super. He's already gone. But they can keep invading constantly, so he's gonna keep coming and fucking with us. Whenever those happen, shoot the balls that are being connected to the orbs, and you can dismantle the invincibility. Yep, and vice versa.
Guardian down.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
If we kill this thing, Alec, you'll get the exotic hand cannon quest. It's hard to get because you have to really fight for it. Like, we pretty much... You got lucky as shit that this popped up now, because the enemy team is not gonna... There's no way they're gonna beat us, unless we're the most shit players in the whole game.
Field. Careful.
Kind of far. Whoops, what do you want? You want whoops.
Guardian down.
Invaders gone.
He's using a heavy machine gun, it's not a super. That's just what invaders look like. They're red. My dad might kill the boss.
Sister,
We
you
did it.
got some moves.
Yep. The seething heart. You see that? But did you see? Oh, that's the amazing hand cannon that Michael was talking
You
about.
fight till there's nothing left.
And I got
could use
legendary
someone
gauntlets.
like you on my next crew.
Yep, but you got the seething heart. And I have it too, but I already fucking have Malfeasance. I don't need to do the quest. Look at it. It basically involves playing a shit ton of Gambit. I had to play Gambit for like 2 days straight. And let's go to the tower. On what? Oh, sure. But now Alec got the quest for malfeasance. Kiss his ass. It looks cool with other. You should see what it looks like when you reload. It doesn't. It has a break off. You know, like the Schofield. It breaks like that. After Curse of Osiris and Warmind. You want to start Curse of Osiris now? We got a lot of story content to go through. It's good. He won't be on till like at midnight for us, because he works 1 to 10.
The traveler transformed Mercury into a garden world. It was a paradise, until the Vex came. The Vex replaced the planet's core with their own machines. We call it the Infinite Forest, an ever-expanding labyrinth of realities. No two paths are ever the same. No one has ever escaped. It was Osiris's obsession.
Welcome to Mercury, Guardian. The signs told me you would come.
What a coincidence. We follow the signs here too. And by signs, I mean facts.
That too is a sign. I am Brother Vance of the followers of Osiris, Keeper of the Lighthouse, and Oracle of the Lost Prophecies.
Go to ya. Yeah, it's really good in PvP. What are the perks on it?
Osiris spent years studying it. He was convinced it was the door to the Infinite Forest. If it is still possible to find Osiris, we need to open that door.
Icona Ray, Osiris's greatest student.
I don't care about those. I'm talking
Brother
about
Vance.
the two main perks.
Osiris's greatest
Or actually,
fan.
let me just inspect it. Let's see what you got. Rapid hit and opening shot. Those are some pretty shitty. The rapid hit is okay, but the rest are pretty shit. Basically that's a pretty shit trust. But trust is a good gun, period. So. Ding Chong, your religion is wrong. My brother used to use with the third subclass you get when you complete or are Forsaken is you get this, instead of throwing one throwing knife, you throw three. So he would throw three throwing knives, roll, throw another one, roll, throw another one, and you get double throwing knives, I think. So you can throw three, and then throw three again, so like 6. It's crazy.
Guardian down.
So basically, you know how your roll recharges your grenade attack? I mean your melee attack, which is your grenade? So the way the exotic works is every melee kill you get recharges your roll, and then when you roll, it recharges your melee. So you can melee, recharge your roll, roll, recharge your melee, recharge your roll, and just keep the infinite combo going. It was overpowered. It still is. They never patched it. It's just in the game. You can do it. Yeah, when you basically imagine you're surrounded by a huge group of enemies, you're just rolling around throwing knives. All the boards and throwing knives at you.
I'm so pleased Osiris has brought you to me, his most faithful servant.
In Considering how you revere a man who questions everything, I'm surprised how well faith serves you.
The Vex are at my door. Osiris has not returned. Faith is all I have left.
The gateway to the Infinite Forest. A place from which no one has ever returned.
We get to
Not
go...
even Osiris.
I won't spoil it. Yeah. Yeah, it literally takes away all your recoil. It's really awesome.
Just get a good sensitivity, like 5, so that your things don't flick too much, and then you're golden. You just gotta get used to the handling.
Here it is. Well, I'm ready if you are. We can't get through. If Osiris's ghost were awake, then maybe she could help.
Osiris, preserve us. You have his ghost? Sagira? Please, please, bring her to me.
What the fuck? I've never seen that before. Turn around. That's so weird looking. I've never seen a ghost like that. Oh, these are Vex from... These are future Vex. You know what's weird as shit about the Vex? I don't know if you remember. The Vex of the present look normal. The Vex of the future are really old and dilapidated and run down, indicating that the future is a bad place. And the Vex of the past looks super fucking new and shiny. So as time goes on, they get worse and worse. Just pay attention. Vex of the past are called Precursor Vex.
We haven't seen these Vex since the Vault of Glass.
And these are Descendants. They did it super early on, but there's no in-lore explanation. In fact, they went back and redid the entire of year 1. So, Dinklage wasn't in it whatsoever. They completely removed him from the game. Cool. What? Makes sense. I still preferred him, but nope. Good fuck.
There, take out the module. Vex from different timelines are converging on Mercury. That's bad.
Thank you. I don't know what I would have done if Osiris hadn't sent you to me. In return, the followers of Osiris can help you revive his ghost. We have a hidden temple on Earth. Take Sagira to these coordinates. I will notify the followers that you are coming. Now that the lighthouse is safe, we can prepare for Osiris's return. All of the lost prophecies are coming to pass. I'm finally going to meet Osiris.
You'll meet him. Basically, he's just a... Oh, look, it's Almighty, off in the distance over there. No, he's not a god. He's just a very powerful warlock known for heavily being influenced by the Vex. There is this big cutscene that plays that, you didn't see. I don't know how to watch it, actually. Hold on. Like, when he was in the Vault of Glass, you saw that? Oh, okay then. Did you skip it? So you didn't see? Oh, okay. Okay. Hawthorne? Not everyone can become a guardian. Apparently. You have a special like connection to the light first, and then the ghost has to like you second, because when the ghost pairs with you, it's like permanent and lifelong apparently, until you die. I don't know. Yep, you can. Without the cripple disease. Sure thing, partner. ER.
Always. Checking now. Thank you.
I don't.
A transaction to make, Guardian?
All about that fashion. Fashion comes first. Like, you know how I told you that the A1 gear is objectively worse, and that it's better to get the Forsaken gear? Well, I wear the A1 gear. I wear Devrim's gear, because I just like it.
Anything you want?
Although there's other gear I want that I'm trying to get. The deal too. Black Armory, Forge set. Forge Saboteur. Hello. Stop asking me questions, bro. I haven't done this shit in years.
Need some new moves, Guardian? Maybe a new look?
Recording data is easy, but recording data that can only be opened by those you allow to. Now that is an art form.
Yeah, too bad, Jason. Thinking about boys. We couldn't be gaming together right now.
The coordinates Brother Vance gave us are just beyond the village.
Hawthorne scouts surveyed that area in the Red War. There's no temple there, just an old radio tower.
Have a little faith, Ikora. So, are the followers all as passionate as Brother Vance?
You mean fanatical? Yes. They follow the idea of Osiris. They do not know the man as I did. But they're our best chance to revive Sagira.
the directional buttons to do like you're in the air. You can do like bikes. These things are so far that
I feel bad for anyone who has to live out here.
Osiris would say it's a trial. If his followers can't survive here, they aren't worthy to begin with.
Guardian down.
Play the game The Last of Us?
It really is just a radio tower. And the Fallen got here first.
That's what faith in Osiris gets you.
Yep. And, well, she's fights against him somewhat, but mostly she doesn't like the fact that the followers of Osiris are just blind religious people, jealous. She calls them fanatics. Funny thing is, she's the exact same way with travel. Yeah, but we don't know what the fuck the Traveler is. We know it's a machine. Machines were made by something. It's not some, like, super beneficial god. We don't know. We don't know anything. You can't just trust it. I'm not even sure if it chose to stay from the first Rasputin's force. I think the farm's like in that direction.
The followers. We're too late. Let me take a closer look.
Your
This
ghost
is
looks
heavily
so
modified
fucking
Vex
weird.
tech.
It's like a big chunk.
I've never seen anything
Chunky
like it
boy.
before.
Let me try something. Wait. Something's happening. What is
going on? Whoa! New shell. Who? Did you actually just put me in a strange machine you've never seen before? Who does that?
Sagira.
New shell, who did?
Ikora. Great. Glad you're still around. Look, we've got to move right now. Osiris is in over his head as usual, and I need to.
Can you? I can't.
Wait, where are we? Who are you? Oh, never mind. We've got to get to Mercury. And don't worry about your ghost. We're sharing right now. He'll be back.
Yep, so now Sagira's your ghost. A lot of people were like, I want Sagira. I don't even want Nolan. And I guess so. I think I heard of it. Fuck. I can't remember what it was. I do want to see that. Yeah, totally. No, not at all. Yeah. Well, only the main raid makes sense. The rest don't. Well, actually, there actually is canonical reasons for some of them being done over and over again. But only some
Osiris
of them
saw
have lore
something
reasons.
in the infinite forest, and it terrified him. Nothing terrifies him.
Like,
We
for
need to
example,
find
the
him.
Dreaming City's stuck in a 3-week time loop.
Osiris could be
Every
anywhere.
week it resets.
Put in the wrong coordinates and you'll never find your way out.
I know I can do it. Osiris is in there protecting the rest of us from the Vex. He needs us. He needs me. And we're going to find him.
Yeah, because the Awoken were made by light and darkness, like, combining and jumping into some weird black hole. So they're partly paracausal, meaning even when time resets, they remember everything. But people who aren't like that, like if there is a normal human in there, every week their memory would get reset and they wouldn't know what's happening. No one told me life was gonna be this way. You'll see. A lot of it sounds like what? It might be.
Osiris has to be here somewhere.
Who? Oh, her? Get this. She's a friend of Ikora's.
He's just a grumpy old man.
Send word. Sagira has returned. Osiris sent you away for your own safety. Your presence here puts everything at risk.
Well, guess what? He needs
Like, that's not Osiris. That's, clones of him with their own
We
independent
must create
minds.
reflections to explore them.
Osiris loves himself so
almost too
much
late.
and only trusts himself that he creates reflections of himself. Just clones. Like, have you ever felt like if I had multiple clones of me, I could get this done? Because all these people are so incompetent? That's basically him. I felt that way for sure. And then showing up to work hungover. Every single one. You'd get nothing done. You'd probably get into fucking fistfights with yourself.
The Vex are simulating reality in here, brute forcing the future. And before you ask, everything in here is real enough to kill you. Sometimes the forest blocks a path. Eliminate the daemon controlling the local
he
simulation,
knows how to hack into,
and the door should open.
He has tools that allow him to hack into the infinite forest. Basically, he's like the ultimate programming nerd. The Vex are all just computers. All the machines are just computers, so he hacks into it. When you live for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, and when you're infinite, when you're immortal, you have all the time in the world to learn how to be a programmer and hack shit. Hopefully by the time we're like old guys, we'll have finally got immortality for everybody ready to use. And then we can reverse aging. No, aging can be reversed. Yeah, it's been done. It's just not, it basically can't reliably be replicated, I don't think. But it's been done in rats. It's never been done to a human. Various means. There's actually a woman who did genetic, like, manipulation on herself. So every time your cells, so essentially, Alec, your cells can only divide a limited number of times before they're programmed to just die permanently. And every time your cells divide, so you have your genes, and at the end of all your genes, keeping everything together, are your telomeres. Think of like the cap for your shoelace, you know, what they're called? There's actually a word for it. Every time cells divide, it gets shorter. Well, once it gets too short, and then it can't divide anymore, because, you know, it just doesn't work anymore. But she lengthened her telomeres again and made them super long, essentially resetting the lifespan of her cells. So she might have just extended her life by like 10, 20 years or something. So instead of like, let's say she was going to normally die at 70, now she'll die at like 90. And she, like she's like 40 right now or something, or like 30 something, 40. She might just remain, I don't think her aging got reversed, but it probably got paused for a while. I just hope, I don't know. I don't know the exact specifics of how they get into their genes and do the shit. And they're also, have you heard of CRISPR technology? It's basically when a human is first created, when they're like a single cell, they can go in there and manipulate the genes before it starts spreading. So if they want, they can, like, let's just say theoretically we figured out how to give people blue eyes and whatever hair and eye color we wanted. They could go in there and make a, what's called a designer baby. So the parents can be like, I want them to have blonde hair and blue eyes, and they can go in there and do it for you. Yep, they could do that. I want him to be naturally predispositioned to have big muscles.
First, I will show you where it all began. Mercury.
This is back in time when the Traveler was whole. This is when the Vex first came to Mercury. This is before the Great Collapse. Traveler's like alive and well right now. Yep, this is the golden
Here
age
the
of
Vex planted the
Vex.
seed that became the infinite forest. And it's mine. Panoptes. Panoptes has a single purpose. Reshape reality for the Vex. All this started with a single Vex. Would it end with the arrival of a single Guardian? And only the Vex.
No, we're in a giant computer simulation, Alec, so we're not actually traveling through time. The Vex, basically the Vex turned Mercury into a giant computer. The entire planet is now a processor that processes all of time, and like forward and backwards. That's what they did. That's what they do to planets. That's why they're trying to turn everything into a machine, so that they can process everything.
Now I see why he's made so many new reflections.
Yes, we've tried and failed to prevent this outcome. Now even our best efforts only slow it. But you must see for yourself.
Now he's going to show us the future, where the sun got turned off and it's
Tell me,
still
Guardian, were you there when the Traveler woke? The living Traveler changes everything.
You'll see.
For good and bad. Now many things have been set in motion. Osiris wrote the lost prophecies to warn the other Guardians, and they sent him away. But you cannot exile the future.
These are always interesting to watch about gaming history. Oh yeah, like, you know, it's the material for this planet. Next weekend, man. Or yeah, this weekend. If Michael, if basically it's just relying on if Jason can get his shit together in time. There's a thing up here. What you want?
We must find and stop Panoptes. But none of us have discovered a timeline where we succeed. This is what it looks like when we fail.
Well, maybe this is why you'll find out. This is what
the future the Vex want.
Look at the future, Alec. See its evilness.
The lighthouse! This is what Osiris saw.
Neither light nor darkness exists anymore.
Gaze over the ledge here.
Warmth is gone.
You'll see
All
things
light
light up Terminator style.
lost.
Every single red dot is a Vex staring at us.
That was before you. You are the key. You can stop this.
Just look over the edge. Every single
Every
red dot
timeline
you
we
see
track
is a
leads
Vex.
here. We must destroy Panoptes to prevent this dark future. Panoptes! He's found us! Go! You're more important than any of us now.
This is bad. Really, really bad. We need to work together, all of us. You, me, Osiris, Ikora. If we don't stop Panoptes, you've seen what happens. Ikora, you there?
Sagira, you just left.
So you know everything
Where's
we just did
Osiris?
there?
In trouble.
In
We all
her
are.
eyes, it only
I'll
lasted a
explain
few
everything on our
seconds.
way back to the city.
It's been done in Destiny 1. Nowadays, probably not. Yeah, it's the smallest planet in the whole game. Smaller than Titan. This DLC was a lot of people were shit talking it. No. Yeah. And then when opulence be either 750 or 800. Kept you waiting, huh?
Checking. Check.
I got Max some money, and Jason said he ain't coming.
Goodbye. Searching.
Apparently he got like really happy again. And then he got really mad.
Down to the city and up again. Down
And
up
then
again.
now he doesn't
Here.
want to. So first he was
Hi again, Guardian.
obsessed with boys. Then he came to find out that the boy he liked was in fact not a homophobe. So he got super happy. Then he matched with a guy on Tinder who already had a boyfriend. He was just looking for side bitches, or I guess side dick or whatever, which made him super pissed again.
Clean up the dust, reorganize my inventory. It's not home yet.
DC? Yeah, it's been here. Oh, I guess you couldn't see it, but maybe you're the right level now or something? I don't know.
This war is a
Yeah, it's been here for a while, since last week. It's super, we literally won't be able to kill anything.
We live in dangerous times, Guardian.
We're living in dangerous times, Guardian.
Make it safer.
Looking for something in particular? It's easy math, Guardian. You got the
It's easy math, Guardian.
Yes, yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started. Best cryptographers are never known by name, only by quality of their work. We live in dangerous times, Guardian. I hope you have something for me that might help you make it safer. Right? The world's changing, Guardian. You must prepare and adapt. I must admit, Guardian, I'm very curious to see what you've got for me to crack open. us cryptographers are never known by name, only by quantity at work.
The hell you said? You should be a security contract? My dad's playing soccer. I'm really fucking high. All of his characters are above like 680 or something.
You are seriously telling me you have access to a golden age AI, and you're letting it just sit there? What's wrong with you?
He's only level 47. He's only level 47. Where are we going? Yeah.
Are you sure there's a map of the Infinite Forest here?
If the Vex are trying to reshape the future, the Pyramidion is part of the plan. The map has to be here.
I know a trick with that conflux.
Brace yourself for the Vex welcoming party.
Our dad might be a ball. Yeah, there's one ghost, Alex. It's literally just a ball surrounded by energy.
Or not.
It has no, like,
With me, you
body,
get the
it's
shortcut.
just pure energy.
Sagira, I know we didn't leave one another
If you
on
want
the
to
best
see
of
it,
terms.
go to collections and
You
go
led
to
the
the
group
very
that
bottom
exiled my
season.
guardian. I didn't like it.
Called like the plasma show.
But people weren't ready to hear what Osiris was saying back then.
It wasn't just his prophecies. He never understood there was more to being a warlock than being the smartest person in the room.
Osiris has changed. You are still the same by the book Ikora I remember.
I'm not so sure about that. Losing my light was revealing. I see now I need to be more than I was. Maybe we all do.
My dad's speedrunning.
Great. Looks like Ikora was right. My scans show the Pyramidion does receive data from the forest. I've got the location of a conflux where we can access it.
Can you get on?
I can reprogram that warp gate. It should get us close to the conflux. Calculations are ready. All you gotta do is jump through the hoop. Well, that didn't work as well as I expected.
The Sagira I knew would never admit to anything less than Osiris-level perfection.
Ikora, here's a secret. No one has ever lived up to Osiris's reputation. Not even Osiris.
We're the most powerful guardian in the universe. We change everything that we come into contact with. That too.
I can tell that the conflux is somewhere nearby, but the Vex must be cloaking it.
short stands in the thing? Or killed enemies? Have you gotten your void super yet? Your void super? You still freaking like the head using it. I can't believe you still don't have it. Well, it's good to have. It's super fucking useful in rage. High level strike and shit. One of the best in the game, support wise. You definitely are gonna need it.
There we go.
The map's not here. I don't understand.
What?
Keep looking.
Yeah.
Wait, I've got something.
Coordinates for a node in the Infinite Forest.
Oh yeah.
That's where our map is.
You missed most of them. In place with ships. Watching. You see the Almighty in the distance? In the sky? Yeah, everyone's pretty much done all this already. We'll see. We get to go back into the past. Back to the future. We do that too. Yee. So you're gonna get off at midnight, you say? Okay, so like 9 for you. Okay. That's good. Give me some time to go bed. Look at memes.
I have reports of Red Legion activity on Mercury. Survivors from the Almighty.
Survivors, huh? Let's finish the job.
He is with his reflections. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. He's wanting to stay here, focus on his own shit. Plus, everyone lost their light during the Red War. We were the only ones that had it.
Guardian down.
Oblificators assemble. It's break time.
Coordinates locked. Let's get to that node. Then we can use the map to find Panoptes and stop the dark future.
In Kidner, he does have this game, so I think he could do the first raid with us if he really wanted. He's probably gonna say, hell no, against Thor. But, yeah, he could. You don't need DLCs or anything to do the very first raid that we're gonna do. And it's gonna be hard as shit. It's probably gonna take us like 4 hours. But since we got all our... Well, it depends. If hopefully you can get the new supers by then. So
Okay.
you'll have Blade Barrage.
Find another gateway, and I can get us to the node.
We'll see.
Osiris's reflections must be searching for Panoptes too. Even if he makes 1,000,000 copies of himself, I don't think he'll find them in time. We need that map.
I'm using Blink Jump, the factual worst jump in the game, but it's so cool that I just cannot use it. No! Just in case you haven't noticed, in the Infinite Forest, this like pathway we walk in between missions is randomly generated. It's different every single time. Like if you notice, we're walking from one tower to another. There's the big space in between. This shit gets randomly generated. Every time we open one of these doors, a new terrain is generated. And they actually are an alien race. The Scions are a race that were enslaved, just like the Grunts, for example. And that's not all. There are more races that the Cabal have that we don't see, I believe. There's only 2 we see. You hear of it in the lore, though, that some other races are cooperating with Emperor Alec, for example.
This is a combat
Moving
loop,
out to find the
a
darkness.
simulation of the recent past when the Cabal attacked Mercury.
The only
Vex
like that
must
won't
be
do
testing
that, or like
alternative
the Hive,
outcomes.
because they side with the darkness. The Cabal are already kind of working with it. With Chalice. Like the whole raid is just basically a friendly game where the Emperor is testing us to see how strong we are, and if he wants us to work with him and serve him. He pays them very well. Like when they're not fighting, they can just fucking like drink wine and bathe in whatever the hell you eat. Basically, to let me. Chalice is the representation of God. You actually fight him in the raid, and he's just badass. Oh, it's funny as hell. Very final boss encounter, you finally meet Chalice, but he's this really, really fat Cabal, like fat as shit. And in order to start the encounter, so he's laying there drinking out of his cup of wine. To start the encounter, you have to shoot the wine out of his hands. It pisses him off, and then he starts fighting you. When you're in the air, or any direction, up, down, left, right. And even when you're not in the air, you can still do them.
The Vex must know we're after the map. They're redirecting the Cabal to destroy it. We have to hurry.
This is this mission becomes a strike later. It's basically the strike. Like what we're doing now is a strike. The mission is a strike. They're the exact same. There's different lore and dialogue, but the gameplay is the exact same. And because they're stuck in a time loop, and we keep coming back here and going in. But this is the strike / mission where the lore is Guardians are speedrunning it, just driving by enemies. To study them and shit, yeah. Well, actually, you do permanently die here. Like apparently this whole thing is a simulation, but it's weird because it's based in reality. So it's like they turned the world itself into a simulation. Like that's how much control they have over it. But only within the planet core or whatever.
Look at that, ahead of us. That has to be the map. The Infinite Forest is a doomsday machine, but when you see it like this, it's almost beautiful. That Minotaur is going to be trouble.
On you.
And he's gonna be worse.
God damn it. Over here. It says joining allies in -5. What the hell?
He's going for the map. Hurry.
I'm not sure.
All done. Let's get that map.
What are you waiting for? We've got a dark future to avert.
You went back to the basic ghost?
Scanning. I can't find Panoptes. The map's too big. I can't search it fast enough.
It changes constantly.
Oh, you got the reload with the punching fist. Heads or tails? Tails. Oh, what's going on? Alrighty, the criteria. Michael's apparently... Oh, never mind. I thought he was on... Oh wait, is he on? His brother could have just turned on the console. Did I? don't know.
Want to take a look, Guardian? Eververse has a...
Checking. Transfer. Goodbye.
No word from Fenchurch today.
Guardian
must have found something interesting. Don't get too distracted by the new setup,
Don't
Guardian.
get too distracted.
Not possible.
What?
Let's check. You must have messages. Oh dear. A5530 BLNR and DGS6 are down. Hi again, Guardian. Please, Guardian, it's busy.
Sure. Rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight, but they feel good. And feeling good is better than not.
Name, Guardian? Oh no. Hi again.
Need something new? Eververse has it.
Oh, let me check right away.
Ooh.
Hi again, Guardian. Please, Guardian, it's busy.
I love swords.
No word from Fenchurch today. He must have found something interesting.
Levels don't matter. It's about the weapons. If you want to play the Crucible, I don't, so I'll back out, but I'll rejoin you
Looking for
when we're done.
anything in particular, Guardian?
Oh, just probably nothing. I'm waiting for my phone to charge so I can use it again. It always dies around now.
Do the same to whomever comes next.
Down to the city and up again.
Yeah.
Down and up again.
Fenchurch says a lot of fantastic things. I tend to believe him.
What are we doing? What are we doing, friend? Friend? What are we doing? Warlocks? One of the warlocks have like a leather trench coat. It's interesting looking. One of the gear I can get. Oh baby, you got what I need. You say he's just a friend, but you say he's just a... Oh baby, you got what I... What the fuck? I just got a quest. There's so much frickin' stuff we could do. It's overwhelming. Would be best to get all the story missions out of the way, though. You can use your sword to block off all damage if you remember. Oh, you're right. Just to be cool. No. No. The next one is all about a hunter named Anna Bray. She's an Asian lady.
One of my hidden has located an entangled mind for you. That class of Vex mind should provide the processing power you need.
Great. We'll find it and take its brain.
We should probably change our clan to the Morbificators so we can assemble once again.
I think we're on the right track.
See the thing floating above my ghost? They're called ghost projections. You can get all sorts of them. The thing that floats above my ghost. Mine shows me, it shows everyone around me what subclass I'm using. Purple for Void, blue for Arc. These are the future boys that we're killing. They're all old and... Oh, this is a cool place for taking a picture. I stood right here once and took a screenshot. Looks good. Where I'm standing now. That good first person. Yeah. All legends, none of the legendaries look like hobo pants. Once you finally start getting legendaries.
Go get it.
Pants. They're nice because you can you can hide around corners and look around in third person.
You're near the well
and
of
then
echoes.
Right. The conflux there should work.
Not sure. You can get a shader that makes you all rusted, like the future Vex. So if you want to look like you're made out of rust and old material, it's really cool. And then they have shaders to look like you're a brand new Vex. You gotta get gear from this DLC. In the past, you got it from Tess Everest, but that's once again another seasonal thing that you missed out on. I'm not sure how you could get it. Hope she sells it one day, I guess. I use it for some, like, sometimes I put it on exotics, make them look really old and rusty when I'm a Titan.
Get me to the conflux, and I'll plug in the processor. hope this does the trick.
Bad news. The processor shorted out. I'm getting an image, but no coordinates.
I'm out of ideas here.
We've been so focused on the threat of the future. What if the answer lies in the past? If you found the code that created Panoptes, you could use the infinite forest against the Vex.
Yes! We go back to the moment that led to Panoptes, run time forward, and use that data to find its location in the present. Oh, that's good, Ikora. Osiris level good. You know, you're not the same Ikora I remember. You're better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You Kellogg, the tight boy cereal. Yep. Looks like it's just me and you tonight. We could technically do 3 raids. Is they're all at 300? Or wait, actually let me check. $300, 370. One of them's 370, but 2 of them are 300. On the sparrows on this planet. It's another thing that pisses people off.
We use the infinite forest against the Vex, or we prepare for the end.
I'm calculating where to send us.
Yeah, but then people will say, well, we can summon our sparrows on Titan.
Right time is
Why not here?
Tricky.
All right. Find the algorithm that produced the forest. That will lead you to Panoptes.
The Vex will know they're at their most vulnerable here. The simulation will be well defended.
Those are just his tools to use.
Point in history where you invent a reality engine, there's nothing more important.
Hints at a bad future. Things don't go well for them. Unless things currently change, things won't go well for them. So they're fighting hard to change it, probably. And the cool thing about Destiny is, like, you see them, but it's never directly stated. And most players just don't give a shit. They just play mindlessly. But every once in a while, there'll be that guy that goes, how come the Vex from the future looks so old and destroyed? And then people get interested in the lore, and there's some epic-ass lore videos out.
Vex have been 2 steps ahead of us
Yeah,
so far.
that's why I
but
do it
you
too.
and Ikora have given us a chance
I like
to
watching
actually
myself
surprise
teleport.
them. That's
to this
impressive.
person.
So, I guess what I'm saying is, when this is all over, I might actually miss being your ghost. Just a little. Alright, we have to get to the top of that tower and download the algorithm.
He gets
before the
super
Vex
needy,
create the
possessive, and
infinite
jealous. Yes. You can get their shader too. That's what I was talking about. It's a really nice looking shader. Wait, now? No, this is the past. This is when they're shiny. This is when it's going really good for them. They're new. Things are going
Remember
well.
how I said the Vex
In
anticipate
the future,
everything?
when everything's black,
They have automated
that's when
intruder
things are going well
countermeasures
for
here.
them.
They'll react and block whatever we do. Just like we thought. They're ready for us.
I had that turned off. Oh. No, I can just get it now.
Guardian, down.
He only uses golden gun. He hasn't even unlocked his bow yet. He doesn't want to do the mission because he likes golden gun so much. That's what I was telling him. Oh yeah, 6 orbs of light. Pick that shit up and get your super nice and juicy charged. The power.
Guardian down.
Use your golden gun on all these fuckers. There's so many of them. Damn. Bro, stop trying. Yeah. can see the whole planet up here. Like mountain ranges and trees off in the distance and everything. Reminds me of No Man's Sky. We're just getting his code so that we're able to trace. We're trying to find where he is. We don't know where he is. But killing him in the past won't change anything. Just simulation, I believe. I don't know. It's so complicated. Probably with plot holes and solid fields too. Whoa! No recoil. Holy fuck! 7 orbs. I just killed this huge group of them. Come up here and get these juicy light balls before they disappear. Large. I'm just gonna be observing the traveler. Oh, that's so interesting. I've never actually seen that. If you get this high up and you look at the traveler, you can see it's actually hovering over an ocean. And right underneath where it is, the ocean forms like a massive cavity. Like, you know, like Pirates of the Caribbean, a giant whirlpool thing? Well, that's what's underneath the traveler if you spin with like a scope and look. Come up here where I am, you'll see it. That's so cool, I never noticed that. Also, I've never seen... The Traveler went to so many different planets. But yeah, there it is.
Let's shut this machine down.
Shield goes away. Alright, do it. Go for it. Fuck him up. You should at least try to get precision shots. You might be dead already.
That's it. We've done it.
You know, I love like white, gold, like colors.
Bingo. Scanning. Isolating Panopti's patterns. Overlaying onto the map. And... got him! Panopti's always ends up in the same coordinates. And... got him!
I detected a change. A new future. I will inform Osiris.
Wait, a defensive subroutine? New reality branch is forming. No! No! It's got me! Ah!
Take your ghost, man. Fucking not immortal anymore.
Where are we? Mercury? How did we get back here? The last thing I remember, we were in the EDZ. We found that device and then... wham! Oh, I feel so strange. Like someone's rearranged all the furniture in the house, except the house is my brain. All right, look, I never thought I'd have to ask this, but who else has been inside my head? Accessing memory core. Huh, you've been busy. Correction, you've been busy without me. I don't know how I feel about that.
He's very jealous and possessive.
Wait a second, there's something else in here with me. Encoded hollow images. Big ones. Definitely Vex. Look, I can't decrypt those files, or open the gate. We need backup. We need Ikora. Good idea, right? You're welcome. Wait, why did I just say that?
Our ghost has entire, like, one-sided conversations with us, because we just don't fucking talk. He can partially read our mind, partially, so he somewhat knows what we're generally thinking. So we don't always need to talk to him, but still. Like, if he asks us a yes or no question, he can tell if we're saying yes or no in our heads. But if it's a complex answer, he can't read it. Oith. So let's see this new ship you got. Ooh, yeah, that big tinky thing. I wonder what this week would have been like if you bought the Division instead. Wouldn't have played with Jason, Michael. We wouldn't be doing the raid. We'd be playing the Division. When Forsaken first came out, the tower music was really like sad and dark because Cade died. Everyone was like, oh, he's gone. Then I went back to this.
It's all Vanguard. Fire.
I don't think you've ever seen what my Guardian looks like. And sorry, what lies under my helmet will forever remain a mystery to you, Alec. Just know that I am a... Can you stop? You're making me twitch out. Oh, come in here. Come in back here and try holding X on. Let's see if they patched it. Oh yeah, and this was Cade's favorite ramen shop. So I think they put a picture of him somewhere. Oh, never mind. There's a different ramen shop. Yeah, it's not. But yeah, Cade used to come here and eat ramen all the time. There's actually a ramen emote. Let me see if I have it.
We all have to do our part.
I don't. I have a popcorn emote, a chicken emote, a soccer red card. Yeah. They have the disco dance.
I was happy to help. Almost done now.
And if you there are whole YouTube videos where it says all dance references, and it shows where Destiny got their dances. The real world thing. It's always fun to watch, seeing the Destiny dances with music. They have Soldier Boy. I was like, Soldier Boy, oh, they have the dance. I have it actually. Yeah, I see what you're doing to me right now. Yeah, I'll just let you know that I'm a emo, small titty goth girl. I'll take it off for half a second, but you're gonna have to chase me to the secret area. I can't let anyone else see it. Nope. If you want to see it, you gotta follow my rules. Bad hops. Dokkan, those daily. These fucking robot security guards, get out of here. Alright, it's coming up. Yeah, you're gonna have to do a little jumping puzzle. So if you can't do it, can't see my face.
Guess a lot of them lost their parents.
Can you handle the heat, Guardian? Alright. See if I can do it. Whoop! I did it. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be standing up here with my helmet off. I haven't seen her with her helmet off in a while. Do it. You only saw the back of my head. Did you see the back of my head though? It'll remain a mystery for a little while longer. If we beat the raid, I'll show you. Was that fucking cowering? Ooh, look at that dance. You know, I think that's the human. Yeah, that's the human dance. Let's see what the awoken dance is. Let's see. This one. This is the awoken dance. So weird looking. You can't see it. I'm previewing it. Odd. So odd. Let me get a new dance instead of my hip one. This is the Soldier Boy dance right here. Oh, watch me crank that Soldier Boy, now Superman that, hold on, watch me, you crank that, oh no, watch me, you crank that Soldier Boy. Ravioli, nigga. Oh, I love that anime. It's called Pumpkin Scissors. He would activate his lantern, which would make him feel no pain, make him just like a zombie, basically. Like Will-O-the-Wisp, take his soul away, and he would just march straight towards tanks. And he would put his anti-tank pistol right on the barrel, like right onto the surface of the tank, and fire it. That was so epic. Maybe Trigun? Describe it again? Every time he fired, it took his life away? Seen it, but it sounds interesting. Figure out the name of it, let me know. Oh wait, is it Gungrave? Maybe not, no. There's one thing I have a hard on for. Mortality. Gungrave is so cool, but I don't think it's wonderful. I want to live for hundreds of years, baby. I want conditional immortality, meaning I cannot die. It is impossible for me to die until I choose to die. Then the movie says die. Mega Haven, Outer Haven.
It took Osiris years
Yeah,
to study.
this is a really short DLC. Forsaken is really long.
It'll take us a
This is
while.
it. Whether it's us or Panoptes, someone's future is ending today.
This is like one of the super rare times you get to see an actual Guardian in action in game.
I'll hold it open for as long as I can.
Warlock, like you.
We've got to get to Panoptes before Osiris does. Without Sagira, if he dies for good. The Infinite Forest. It's huge. I never thought it. When the fate of the world's not at stake, can we come back?
Oh, no shit, it's huge. They just got into the forest for a fucking reason. You know the voice for the human male is the same person who voiced, at least I think so, the same person who voiced the time Fast and Mercer. Yeah.
Guardian down.
You get to hear his voice a little. And the person who voiced the male Awoken, his name is Christopher Freeman, and he does a lot of anime voices. You might even recognize it. You're not gonna hear it though. Going ham. Cabal. You know, Cabal just means like a organization with like evil intent, like a secret organization. Something like that. And then Vex, I can't remember what that means. I just fell. Holy fuck. Where the hell am I? I don't know how the hell I got here.
Guardian down. We're only going to get one chance at this. If we lose Panoptes here, we won't be able to find it again.
Did you see that cutscene? He owns this fucking simulator. He owns this whole thing. Only reason they can't delete this is because our ghost in our light is actively preventing him.
Where is Osiris?
Oh, I would fucking fly.
Osiris and Sagira came to the forest to stop Panoptes.
In the first game, there were 2 whole raids dedicated to them. This game doesn't have any, I don't think. Yeah, we should have flying.
It's deleting us from the forest. I can't stop it.
Panoptes! Face me! I'll block it for as long as I can. You must take down its defenses. Use the arc charge.
Don't fucking slam it. Dunk the bitch.
I can give you a fair shot at its eye, Guardian.
I fucking bomb missed.
Panoptes fucking crawling it.
I actually tell you to use your roll. You never do that. Here it comes coming through.
Your time in the infinite forest ends now. The shield!
Osiris is hiding something from us. Holy fuck, you almost killed it. If you had the Celestial Nighthawk exotic helmet with the golden gun, you could probably one-shot this boss. That's how much damage it does. It's insane.
can't let Panoptes get away. Follow it. Guardian down.
Whoa.
No, Penelope! Your future only has one ending.
Wait!
Idiot.
Hell yeah, another bomb.
And give me back my ghost!
Hey, there he is. He's actually real here. He Hey, my face. I am streaming.
Vex's mind is destroyed, and the path to their dark future is gone with it.
And in case
You know what sucks? His ghost revives him as an old man, so he's permanently an old man.
My guardian. Guardian thief.
Osiris, it's been a very long time.
Too long, my...
In other strikes, you hear his dialogue.
I was
and he's
going to say
super
student,
needy,
but well, that word is too small for you now.
I've had other teachers. Time. Pain. A guardian who makes a habit of the impossible, who I'm proud to call a friend.
The world has changed.
So has the city. You could come back with me.
No, my place is here now. We stopped the Vex this time, but many equations lead to the same solution. If they were ever to find another... Besides, I predicted many things, but I never saw you. Now we have a future. The pathway to the forest will be open if you ever need to find me. Or if you want to talk.
I'd like that.
Great. Galaxy saved. Friends again. Our big hero over here. And by the way, you're welcome.
Come, little light. We have infinite realities to explore. And all the time in the world.
Once, they were interviewing a ghost, and they asked that ghost there, Sagira, if she felt love for her guardian, and she's like, romantic love? Ew, no way, I don't love him. but I do have a respect for him. Like, she does love him, but not romantically. But oh, and there's a line. So when your best friend dies, you go on a murderous rampage and single-handedly like kill fucking half of the fallen. You just kill so many fucking people. In your ghost on one of the guns in the lore tab, it says your ghost. It says a list of things your ghost wished it could say to you, and it's a whole bunch of like, I'm scared of what you're becoming. This vengeance is consuming you. Like, I wish you would talk to me. I wish you would say something. And at the very end, it's, I love you. And he's afraid to say all that to you. Yeah, if you have the gun, you should read it. He's scared of what? I'm scared of what. Basically, yeah. Like, for the first time in 5 years, he says something. That's how pissed off he was. Yeah, 5 years, almost 5 years passed, and our guardian hasn't spoken a word. Then his best friend dies, and he says he has 2 lines in the whole DLC. I'll let you hear him. You'll hear him when the time comes. There's only one more after that. I'm not gonna spoil it. You'll hear it. Then look it up. It'll sound more epic. You should just wait till you see it in game. It feels good when it's your guardian saying it. Give me some weak ass gun. The fuck you thinking? Oh yeah, I finally got an SMG. Those shits are so nice. Two-wheeled. We're crying out loud. You have an SMG. That video is such cancer. I can't believe we loved it. Same. What? Like I said, it has nothing to do with your light level. It's just the guns you have. But in Iron Banner, it actually has a lot to do. If like my dad, if you go in at level 700, you're going to be a lot stronger than some people in there, and you'll kill them super fast.
Not possible.
Like if you want to see the colossal difference, we could do a private match with my pal character. What's that? I already did one mine. What, I won't let you start it because I'm here? You need to unlock it, or I do? Let me see what's going on here on Earth. I have all of Mars missions completed just by default. I can't do any of them. Maybe the very first one you have to do by yourself. Oh, it is. I think. You get to see Asian beauty in all her glory. Right. Better get back in here. Don't dump me for fucking Asian glory. Anna Bray, Anastasia Bray. She was adopted by a family of. Never mind. Her name is Anastasia. I don't know exactly what race of Asian she is, but she ain't no gook, I can tell you that. I can tell you that. Fucking liar. No, gooks are from Vietnam. What crack? I wonder who's here. There's so many women have been in your house, you can't say for sure. You have an exotic sparrow? I didn't even know. Are you watching her right now? The cutscene? Who? Your own guardian? I don't know. Guy you're talking about. I know what the fuck you're talking about. Side. Oh yeah, super high quality cutscene starts and you get to see the girl. Yes, a hot chick. Yeah, that's part of why it's very suspicious. Guardians are not allowed to. She managed to figure out who she was in her past life. We don't have that luxury. So is she hot or what? Told you, Fran. You know what's funny though? She's lesbo, so she's ma. Actually, we don't know if she's straight, lesbian, or bi, so might have a chance. I mean, in video games, everyone's fucking bi. She fakes her death just so she could leave the tower. Yeah, typical hunter. She's your bae for sure. She has a weird lisp, though. And then you get to see that epic as shit cutscene where he talks to you. And yeah, Rasputin. Then the mission starts up. Get me in there, fuck boy. I think that might be like a single player mission, that very first one. Oh, I'm coming now. With the Cheetos. Jumping jellyfish, Batman. I'm coming now.
Mars, the first place where humanity encountered the Traveler. Home to the Clovis Bray Research Facility and lost wonders of the Golden Age. The ice caps have kept those wonders hidden for hundreds of years. But the return of the Traveler's light has sounded an alarm.
She was the most powerful gunslinger of all time, apparently.
Beyond.
Like, she's so powerful that when she activated her golden gun, every time she fired it, it created like this giant well of light wherever she stood. And the well of light was so powerful, it's still there to this day, just shooting out light. Yeah, she just basically supercharged her golden gun with immense power.
I've never seen hide like this before.
As far as I know, they don't exist anywhere but here.
So how is... Oh, wait.
Guardian down.
I wish Zero was still here. I need to buy an exotic helmet from him. Zero. Next weekend. He comes every weekend. And everyone's off work and shit. So it's real nice. Yeah.
I think it might be time to call in help from the Vanguard.
Not a great idea. Zavala won't be happy about us digging around Bray. He wants the past to stay buried. But we need to get in there to find out what's going on with Rasputin.
There's no reason for this satellite to have fallen from orbit. Something pulled it down.
There's an object back there. See that off in the distance?
What's that?
Nope, I think you just totally missed it. Giant worm. I love SMGs, you don't even need to look from downside to shoot. Unless they're a little far away, then you aim. I heard some level my dad's hunter is. Go ahead and take my orbs when your super runs out.
Guardian, you still with me?
We're clear. Where to next?
We found a Golden Age research facility buried inside a glacier. Where do you think? Meet me at the entrance to Clovis Bray.
I'm gonna kill you, nigga. She's using the exotic called Polaris Lance.
You made it.
You can get it.
Actually, yes. We did.
Well, there were a lot of them. But you did great. Come on, let's see what's hiding in here. Besides hordes and hordes of frozen hive, I mean.
No. There will be more later, though. Ivya Rasputin. I thought his voice was so fucking epic, I made it my text tone. Yeah. Cool beans, I'll play with you.
your path while I try to find a way into Clovis Bray.
We've encountered war mines before, but Ikora said Rasputin was trapped on Earth.
Rasputin is capable of operating across multiple systems simultaneously.
So all those times the Vanguard was trying to talk to him in the Cosmodrome.
They were engaging fragments of Rasputin left behind after the collapse. But his core mind was always here.
This is also where a new activity is called Escalation Protocol. A cool like horde mode thing. Bro, you just felt up something. Yep. It is. It's fun as shit. You can play it with like 6 people. 9 max. Yeah, and you know how Guardians drop orbs of light when they use their super? When there's 9 Guardians, and everyone's always using a super, constant orbs of light, infinite super. Almost constant. As long as you keep killing ads and keep generating orbs, other people will keep getting their super. What did you find? You're gonna have to give me a moment to go look. My phone's on the charger. Why the hell you sent it to me? Alright, I'll be back to go look at it. Let's go look at it later. And no, all bodies and ragdoll physics is generated client side. Just chilling in the air, levitating like a homie. What, you don't do that? Me and the homies jogging for it. You guys some of my favorite armor in the game. It gives you some of my favorite armor in the game. Yeah. Yeah, whenever we complete everything, that's where she'll be standing.
I'm here. I'm really here. I can't believe it. Clovis Bray. I'm home.
He was adopted by the Bray family. She has, look at the tiny hand cam
Main
she has
access is
in her pocket.
encrypted.
It's a
Good
snub
thing I know a
nose.
few tricks.
And you can see her
At least
ID.
that seems to run in the family.
Personnel
What she has is a
Dr.
unique,
Anastasia Bray.
yeah, that would be awesome. There, you actually,
Welcome
what's
to
really
the
interesting is if
Bray
you're in Awoken,
Research Facility.
and you go to the Awoken City, the Dreaming City DLC,
On Mars.
it's said
You are
that
part
the
of an
Techian will
important
say,
moment in history.
sometimes I see
Together,
people
we will
recognize you
strive
as
to
you walk
reach
by,
beyond the stars.
implying that you were originally a Reef-born Guardian. I'm sorry, you were originally a Reef-born Awoken. And then for some reason, your Guardian chose to leave the Reef, come to Earth, and then somehow ended up dying in Russia. That's your backstory if you're an Awoken. You can hear of people recognizing you. If you're an Exo, you know what an Exo is, Alex?
Looks like Rasputin's core is housed in a separate structure. Hope you're up for a little exploring.
All exos are humans, like human minds digitized and put into machine bodies. Like, and it's like I was telling you before, that's why the human mind can't handle being in a machine body for some reason, so they gotta keep resetting, and then the number next to the name is the number of resets, and if you go over 20, your mind fragments and breaks apart. And then Banshee, oh come here, these things tell you lore. Banshee he's Banshee 44. So the limit is 20, but he's Banshee 44. That's why he's so retarded. These things right here give you lore, if you care.
Valkyrie, Sleeper Simulant, Hades Flame, Aurora Knives. The weapons of the future are being developed by the warmind Rasputin today. Would you like to know more?
You have to hold X to know more.
The goal of the Warmind project is to prepare our defenses for unseen threats. We're still learning to interface with Rasputin, but it's already
Some of the lore stuff tells you about the exos. I'll show you it when we get there.
Suited to protecting humanity. Communication with the Warmind has been a logistical concern from the project's inception. But the Hephaestus Index is a promising first step towards cooperation with our new commander and protector. This catalogue of next-generation weapons ranges from planetary cannons to small and mid-sized arms for use by ground infantry. There are currently over 150 projects in varying stages of research and development. By parsing data and performing calculations at a phenomenal rate, Rasputin is able to provide instruction in the form of math, the language of the universe. With Clovis Bray engineers and Rasputin working side by side, we can rest assured that our children will live in a prosperous, safe galaxy.
Anyway, the Traveler? No. Rasputin was created to, like, basically right as the Traveler arrived in our century, the 21st century. Hundreds of years. We don't know exactly how long. And the collapse also lasted hundreds of years, like the Dark Age.
I'm picking up a lot of hive activity. They're swarming the core.
Oh, there are like windows hidden all throughout the map. You have to shoot them with the appropriate color. Like if it's purple, you gotta use a void gun. I've shot all of them. Anyway, the only super interesting lore terminals are the ones about the exos, so I'll show you those if you want to learn about exos. Do you want me to eventually take you to the exo lore? Alright, and that's also where we learn that exos can indeed bone each other. They got exo dick. No idea. Are they all the same size? Like, what's the deal? Who knows?
What's the status on the security systems?
I'm working on it. Hang in there.
Big problem.
Come on, Rasputin. Give me something here. It's the Valkyrie. Rasputin's weapon. I think he heard us.
Who needs a golden gun when you have that? Use melee to smack the ground, and you can also charge it to throw it super far. Generate a shit ton of orbs if you want to grab them and get your super back.
Door's unlocked. Did you?
It wasn't me. Maybe he's inviting us inside.
I get to.
Maybe
You get to
this is
see
where
your face again
questions
here.
finally turn and
I wonder what your guy looks like. You should record like a little snippet of the cutscene just so I can see your face.
Hello, Guardian.
Oh, Shanks.
What do you think you're doing?
Get out of my face, blue boy.
This thing is?
What were you trying to do to Rasputin?
Rasputin is Vanguard business, Anastasia, not yours. You do not belong here.
I beg your pardon?
You belong to the city. But instead of standing by your brothers and sisters when Gaul came for us, you were here, doing what you always do. What you were never supposed to do.
I did what I believed to be right. I came here to protect humanity. Isn't that what Guardians are supposed to do? This is a war of many
Your
fronts.
guy looks at Zavala
And there's
and
more
raises
than
his
one way to
eyebrows
fight
like,
it, Zavala.
she has a point.
Look, you tried to shield the entire world, but you can't. There's got to be a better way.
And you think Rasputin is the answer? It's gone silent. It's a broken weapon. Too dangerous to be left alone and too unpredictable to wield.
That might be true. Or maybe he has nothing to say. Maybe. Just maybe. We never bothered to ask him what he wanted.
I don't have time to go through this with you again. You had no right.
I have every right. You don't understand the connection I share with Rasputin. Here, let me show you.
Okay. We should really figure out exactly what's doing that.
I can tell you. Rasputin was not the only thing to awaken on Mars.
Whether we wanted it or not, we stepped into a war with Cabal on Mars. That became, it is still such a... And then Michael saying the other line, these are extreme tactics for the Cabal. Your ghost says that, the Taken King. Damn, too bad you don't have Destiny 1. Like, if we ever have the time, just... If we got Destiny 1, or if I game shared with you Destiny 1, we could play through the whole fucking game. Destiny 1, all that content. Yeah, it would take fucking forever. No, yeah, plenty of people still play it. It has a huge... When I logged in earlier, because I wanted to make a new character just to look around and shit, and yeah, there's still plenty of people playing. I don't know why they are, but they are. Oh, there's always those people. That's Jason. He's like that. Right in front of us. Over here. Oh, they're doing escalation protocol, Alec. You want to join them?
I've been digging through Rasputin's
You want to do
data
escalation protocol with them?
and I found a blank spot in his artificial cortex. It's not like it was erased. His brain is structured to work like ours. It was more like it was suppressed. Now, some may think mere mortals shouldn't be poking around at suppressed Warmind memories. But there is nothing mere or mortal about you. That's a compliment, by the way, in case it sounds weird. We're gonna solve this puzzle together.
Guardian, down.
She just gave me a compliment.
See you later. Rasputin predicted you'd return.
Did they kick your ass, Alec? You gonna cry? Maybe shit your pants? Shit and cum, maybe? Good boy. Kill those fucking bosses, tell you what. Well, level 4. There are 7 levels. Eat my orbs, friends. Use it to fill your light.
Tougher than the last wave, right? Apparently that's the idea. Now that they're immune to his Siberian
We gotta head to the
entropy
next
protocol,
one now.
Rasputin's trying to straight up exterminate the hive.
Wouldn't a Golden Age AI have a more efficient way to thin their numbers?
I asked him the same thing. He hasn't gotten back to me.
Alright, we gotta go to the shadow roofs. The things with crystals. Fuck. Whatever. I'm gonna go this one. So yeah, are you going to the things with crystals? You gotta stand on the green platform, and then once the bar reaches 100, you have to shoot all the crystals floating in the sky around you. What, for your Void Super? What did it do? Oh, you mean the sword, oh. The sword has a... That's the same sword from the Crota mission. It even has an ultimate. water. Feed off your life. If we complete all 7 waves, you get unique special loot at the end, and chance at getting one of the best shotguns in the game. It's the one that everyone uses for raids, yeah. Escalation Protocol gives you the best raid PvE shotgun in the game. That's why people would in the past and still grind it out to get it. I don't know if this week it has it though. Every week it has different available weapons. I am the Orbificator, which its literal translation is creator of orbs. Man, look at all these orbs. Alright, we gotta kill the bosses. Wish I would have saved my super. If only we had a hunter that was using tether, then we could generate all the shit ton of orbs. Only you fucking Useless hunter. We're on the last wave. This is when a unique boss spawns. Oh wait, bub. I'm heading to the last wave. Boom! You just heard Rasputin there? Haha, look at it! It's gone. I think for this one we have to blow up the claw at his feet. So he's staying away from him so we can't hurt him with some shit. You can't hurt him until the shield goes off. We gotta blow up the thrall at his feet. When they spawn. Oh! No, you have to kill the sword bearer and use that to break his shield. He's vulnerable now. See, this is why, if we had just one Tether Hunter, everyone would be using their supers constantly, because he would be generating insane amounts of orbs. That's why Tether Hunters are so amazing. And while Jason's gone, I might just frickin' level up a goddamn Hunter. Because he's gonna be gone so long. I think I'll do that tomorrow.
Guardian down.
God, no one's even doing this right. Grab the sword. You have to... No one knows what the fuck to do. You have to kill the knight with it. Go grab the sword that's floating in the air in the back and use it to break his shield. Someone else did it. Thank goodness. See this sword right here? You gotta use it to break the shield when it comes up. Oh fuck, he just fucked us all up. We might actually fail this, because no one knew what the hell they were doing. I broke it. He's at low health. We did it with less than 30 seconds to spare. Weaponized the... Oh, that's right. You gotta get those in order to get the weapon. Well, anyway, no, that's how you get the armor. The weapons just drop from the boss. You gotta get lucky. The armor doesn't matter as much. So, you see how I have Wayfarer under my name? That means I was completionist, meaning I did everything on every planet, and I got to grind the fuck out of this for like weeks. Took forever. Yeah, it's a okay one. I don't like it, but you might. It's like carbon fiber. If you want to see what it looks like on your entire Guardian, go into your inventory and preview it instead of one by one. I'm gonna try switching to bottom tree Voidwalker now. Actually, screw it. I'm gonna become a fire boy. Oh, it's 9. You gonna go work out now? Alright then. See you tomorrow.